Shalom, everybody. Welcome to the Halacha Liyuna that the Rebbe told us to do. Today's Rambam, fascinating Rambam. Perik Chav Beis Halacha Aleph, the Rambam says, Shnayim shebol lefanecha ledin. Two people come to Adin Teda to the Rov. Echad rach, the echad kosher. One is a softie, and one's a tough guy. And you have a shaila. Should you get involved in this din Teda or not? If you'll get involved in this din Teda, you'll have gehakta tzoros. Are you allowed to refuse because you're afraid? Zog the Rambam. Ad shaloi tishma es divreihem. Before you listen to the din Teda, you have a right to refuse. I'm not interested. This is going to be a big headache. Like I had one of my friends told me, he says, Adin Teda, you make no friends, you only make enemies. Because the person who wins feels, what do you mean? I won. I have to win. If it's tzedek, it's mine. And the other person who loses hates you, so you just make enemies. So you can make an enemy, but a kosher, a difficult person. So before you hear the din Teda, you can say, I'm not interested. You have no chiyuv, you have no mitzvah. Oizok the Rambam, mishetishma es divreihem, ve'eina to yidea lehechon adin noita. You heard the tainus. It's not clear by you what the psak is. Still, you could back out. I'm not gonna get involved with you because you don't know the psak din yet. Maybe the strong guy will win. And he's gonna make tzoros to the dayan. Once you heard their tainus, and you know what the psak is, the halacha is, you can't say, I'm not getting involved. You shouldn't say, Ish pleini rosho, Shemo yarig is beni, he will kill my son. Shemo yiduk is kedishi, he will light my wheat on fire. Shem yikatzit into oisha, I cut my vines. So the Rambam says that when you say leisoguru mipnei ish, the pasuk in Dvarim where it says leisoguru mipnei ish says ki hamishpat leiloikimhu. So when there's mishpat, when you have a mishpat, there's a beautiful taz in Siman Yud Beis and Echos Dayanim. He explains. The Miras Shenoim also explains that mishpat is gemar din. That's why ein gemar din elo ba'yoy, because the mishpat is the gemar din. So before you know the psak, it's not mishpat yet. So the leisoguru doesn't go on that. Then the Rambam continues. If you're memuna for the public, you're an angestellte dayan. You're a dayan of the city. Zog the Rambam chayev lizokikum. You have to get involved. Since the Taz is masbid, since you are memuna l'rabi, so by you have a chiyuv. By you, it's the posuk hamishpat. Leilokimu goes even before you heard their tainus. Chayev lihizokik lohem. there's a fascinating machlekes of Rashi and Tosfos. What does it mean, echod rach, the echod kosher? Rashi learns, echod rach, the echod kosher. One guy is going to make me crazy with rayas and letters, and he won't let me live. It's going to take over my life. He's going to embarrass me. That means echod rach ve'echod kosher. So if you have shnehem chazokim, if they're both strong, you're not so afraid. Because if this guy's going to come with strong rayas, the other guy will come with strong rayas. So you'll watch the circus. They're going to help you out. You're not going to be alone in your battle with the chazak. That's what Rashi learns. Tosfos learns in Sanhedrin. Tosfos learns that chazak means, look, and it seems like the Rambam learns the same way. Chazak means that Shemo Yarig is b'ni. It's a real chazak. It's a real sakona. That's the machlekes. So if there's shnehem chazokim, then according to Tosfos, you're not afraid because the other strong one will go against the other strong one and protect your life. If he does anything to you, he'll know that the chazak will come after him. He'll be afraid. So you don't have so much to be afraid. It's interesting. In the pasuk it says leisaguru mipnei ish. So there's two pirushim brought down to the word saguru. One pirush is leisaguru. You shouldn't be afraid. And another pshat leisaguru is you shouldn't hold back, like ke'eger bekayitz, holding back the shemen and the zayis. Don't hold back. So l'chayda, these two pirushim depend on Rashi and Tosfos. If you say it's just he'll ask you a lot of kashas and make you crazy, it's like saguru. Don't hold back because it's going to give you a big headache and you're going to need a lot of Tylenol. If you say that you're afraid of a real danger, then leisaguru means don't be afraid. The Eibishter für the Welt, continue, do yours, and Kamishmat L'Lakim. That's the machlekes of Rashi and Tosfos. In the Shulchan Aruch, it's brought down an interesting Ramah. The Shulchan Aruch brings down the Lashon Rambam. And the Ramah argues, is Mosif. V'chein im hoyu shneim chazokim tzorich l'zakek lahem. You have a chiyuv to get involved. When do you say you don't get involved? You have hitadim not to get involved. If it was echad rach ve'echad kosher, you know it's a losing battle. But if shneim chazokim, you have to get involved. Says the Bach on the Tur, brought down in the Shach. This halacha that by shneim chazokim you must get involved is brought down in the Agois Ashri, in Sanhedrin, in the Rosh. He brings from a Rivo that if shneim chazokim you have to get involved. Says the Bach, when do you have to get involved? According to Rashi, the Shneim Chazokim, they'll fight each other. You're not going to be in such trouble. They'll be bringing rayas and you're not going to be in such trouble. So if Shneim Chazokin, you have to do it. Chayav l'zokik l'hem. This is the Agoy Sashri, that's the Moket, the Psak and the Ramah. But according to Teisves, Shneim Chazokim, so if the guy does, the Baldin will do something to the diet, the other guy will get him back, but the violent, the Rovet, the Chapmu Gute Klep, and he'll be hurt, and it's Sakonas Chayim. Shemu Yarig is beneath, it's very serious. How the Bach, that the Hagos Haramo is not on the Shulchan Aruch, Mikoimo is not there. Because the Shulchan Aruch, who's Maitik Lashon Rambam, learns like Teisves, that it's a real sakona. If it's a real sakona, then even if Shneim Chazokin ain't tzorich l'zokik. That is Shaila. Why is the Lashon Rambam, according to this Bach, that shred Lashon Rambam echad rach ve'echad kosher? He shouldn't say bo lefanecho ledin anashim chazokim. Why did he? For the fact that he says echad rach ve'echad kosher is mashma that in Shneim Chazokim they'll protect you. You have to take the dintera. Now, if it's a real sakonas chayim, Shema Yarig is benin. Depends how strong the sakona is. If it's a real sakona, then even if you know heichon adin noit, it's pikuach nefesh. We know that pikuach nefesh deiche kol atera kula. If pikuach nefesh is deiche kol atera kula, it's also deiche leisaguru mipnei ish. You don't have to put yourself in shchiach hazekah. Like we all know the Gemara, B'sochim, Shmuel Anovi said to show to the Rebishter that told him to be Mosheach, David to be Melech Yisrael. He said, V'shama Shmuel v'haraguni. He's going to kill me. You're making Shaul a king, David a Melech a king. Frag the Gemara, why was Shmuel afraid? It's doch ein Shluchim mitzvah nizokin. Zok men hegen de Shriach HaZeikah shiny. So Shriach HaZeikah, you can't, Memele, you don't have, even such a thing, he got a Shlichus from the Rebishter. He had right to ask, V'shama Shmuel v'haraguni. You're not allowed to do things that put your life in a sakonas chayim. A person can't say, "Ha betochen, I'll go drive a car, blindfolded. Whatever has to happen will happen." The Torah is nishton. So therefore, since memus zogen at the Rambam and the Shulchan Aruch reden nicht mamish be sakonas chayim, although it's difficult from the Lashon. It's interesting. The Shulchan Aruch doesn't say. The Lashon Rambam Shema Yarig is beni. The question is, what type of sakona is it? But from the Shulchan Aruch, since it's not an oifen, Shema Yarig is beni. He's not mighty that Lashon Rambam. So it's a sakona, it's a skaten klep, but it's not a sakona schayim. Could be in Shneim Chazokim tzorich l'zokik lohem. There's a beautiful Lashon that the Beis Yosef brought down in Simeon days. And he says the reason why there's this chiyuv of leisaguru mipneish, because if not, anyone who's a godel could do whatever he wants, leis din v'leis daya. So the Eibishter mentioned the Alad Dayonim would put their life on the line, and it's a lot of gesund and arguing it. And they do it. Ki hamishpat elikimhu, they're mashkin shchina ba'oretz. If Chaz v'Sholem they're not done dinemes, then the Gehenna psucha tachteim, like we learned these days in Rambam. But if they do it correctly, it's a grace schus, because noch Rashi, noch Tosfos, it takes a lot out of the people to do this din Torah, but they're mashkin sholem. Im yesh din lemato, ein din lemaylo. So the Rebbe mentioned all the dayonim or do these things, and they put their life and their koiches into this. To be mashkin sholem ba'olam, they should have great brachas to be able to be mechavin elohemes and have a bracha in their personal life. Have a wonderful day.